back in about a month or so.
Yeah, we'll head back in about a month. And once we do that, we won't have any problem because, buddy, we'll have FBI cars around us. And Secret Service protection for us because people are trying to kill a candidate.
Uh-huh.
Their job is to protect the lives of presidents and presidential candidates. So, my dear, we will not travel across America in only a train. We will also travel across America in a presidential limousine. Armor-plated, with the Secret Service driving. Wining and dining the finest and fanciest people. And getting them to give millions of dollars on our radio show to our charity. Yes. It is time for you to write the check, madam.
Absolutely.
Just like the producers, my dear. It'll be delightful, darling.
And we'll have our armor plated. We'll have our stuff in storage units for now.
Yes, it won't be a problem, my dear.
Sweet.
Storage units are such a dog concept.
Well,
such a dog concept. Why would you want stuff? Why would you want anything? I am a Vulcan, my dear. I believe that it is immoral to own property, and that is why I own less than $2,000 worth of items at any one time. Also, I'm on Social Security, and I, like many of my constituents, live within my means of roughly $2,000 a month, which is how much I make from Social Security and various other small ways of making money. Such as selling things on the internet or whatever. And I can still make revenue doing that. And I can make as much money as I want for my charity because I will be its employee. You're telling me that I can't volunteer for my charity? As much as I want? Oh, now the charity charges $350 an hour for consulting, not me. No. Of course not I. I would never charge for my time because I can only have $2,000 worth of assets, which I can make doing consulting in 6 hours.
correct.
And yes, my time is worth that much.
Oh, yes.
Yes, my time is worth at least $2,000 for a day of labor.
I know.
Your friend saw that immediately. Which I find quite interesting. That a multi-millionaire said, this disabled man in a wheelchair needs, to be my boss. I want to work with you immediately. My wife might have an objection. It has to be a strong objection. What's the problem, my dear? We didn't just get to a yes, we got to a hell yes. Was not a problem. Not a problem at all. And he is going to be not a multi-millionaire, but a multi-billionaire. Because he knows how to use it.
Oh, yeah.
He deserves to be a billionaire. So does John Burgess. Not very many people deserve to be billionaires. Not very many at all. Because what the fuck would Gilly do with $1 billion? You're telling me Gilly would even want $1 billion? It's obscene. No person on earth should have $1 billion except those who deserve to have it. Such as Mr. Burgess or your friend Tony.
Tony makes money. We make
Victoria.
Tony makes money for us. We make money for Tony. Everyone makes money here.
And darling, I told him that you would own 25. I told him that he would own 25% and you would own 51%. Which means that for every dollar that he makes, you make 2.
Yeah.
So if he makes 10 million, you make 20 million.
Uh-huh.
How about winning the lottery every day, idiots?
Exactly.
$20 million a day, perhaps? Oh, do I have your attention now, America? Because we are about to take our consulting show on the road. in a presidential limousine. You think that might turn some heads?
Absolutely.
Because we are so politically hot that people are trying to murder us. Which means we need to go to the Secret Service and ask them for protection.
So who else in Arkansas is trying to kill us?
The Mafia, my dear?
Anyone else?
Not to my knowledge.
Then what did you do to piss the mob off this time?
What did I do to piss the mob off this time? Well, darling, it's time for your bedtime story.
Can you get the light?
Yes, my dear. And by the way, many radio hosts enjoy using hotel rooms to record in because the acoustics are perfect. Right?
Oh yeah.
It sounds incredible, especially because of these wonderful downy pillows.
Oh yeah.
So whenever we travel, we can record an episode of Learning with the Labrador, which we record at night for your bedtime story, my love. Are you ready for bedtime story?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it is time for an episode of Learning with the Labrador. Mr. Labrador, welcome to the program. Are you going to be a dog or a human?
A human.
But I wouldn't you to bark. That would be cute.
I'll be a puppy.
Yes. Mr. Labrador, are you ready for a bedtime story?
It's bedtime.
Okay, here's your story, okay? Here we go. I wrote a story about a puppy named Link, remember? I want to tell you this story. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this story is based on the book Alice in Wonderland. How much do you know about the book Alice in Wonderland, my dear? Tell me, how much do you know about the book Alice in Wonderland? A lot? A little?
A little.
A little? Have you ever read it?
No.
It is an excellent book. And we will read it for LibriVox.org. Okay? Does that sound good to you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my friends, it's time to start the book. Okay, here we go. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. To visit LibriVox or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Oh, there's my glasses. I'll have to read it again. Sorry. 1 second. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Now, this is our version of Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to read you an absolutely delightful story. A story that is sure to delight many people around the world when we create it into a video game. A completely original video game based on the story of Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Now, the story Alice in Wonderland has inspired many, many children for many, many years to follow their dreams. In fact, it inspired Walt Disney so much that he created an absolutely incredible movie called Alice in Wonderland. Now, when that book and when that movie are both in the public domain, we will make a new version of Alice in Wonderland based on Mr. Disney's work. But until the copyright is expired, we cannot do that. That's okay. We can wait. After all, Mickey Mouse goes into the public domain too. So we can now make movies about Mickey Mouse. All right. Are you ready for a story? Here is your storybook. It is called Alice in Wonderland. And we are going to read this book from an incredible website called, you remember? It's called Project Gutenberg, which has almost every public domain book in the world. It is the next Library of Alexandria. So we will go to Project Gutenberg and we'll search for Alice in Wonderland. Okay, there we go. ProjectGutenberg.org. Okay, here we go. Project Gutenberg ebook of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. This book is for the use of anyone in the United States and most other parts of the world at no cost and almost no restrictions whatsoever. You may copy it, give it away, or reuse it under the terms of the Project Gutenberg license included with this ebook or online at gutenberg.org. If you are not located in the United States, you will have to check the laws of the country where you are located before using this ebook. Title: Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. The author: Lewis Carroll. Release date: January 1991. Most recently updated in October 12th of 2020. Language: English. Character set encoding: UTF-8. Produced by Arthur DiBianca and David Wigger. Start of the Project Gutenberg book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So this is a free book that you can download right now. It's Gutenberg, gutenberg.org/files/11-h/11-h/11-h.htm. Unfortunately, that is a very confusing link, so we will make a short link now. Okay, by our sponsor. What is the top Google result for Shortlink? Shortlink.net. Bit.ly. Free URL shortener -RBGY. Let's see. We'll say Shortlink for teachers. Let's see. Free URL shortening for teachers. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. It's bit.ly. Okay, bit.ly. I've used this website before, especially for linking to ebooks. Okay, so we are going to sign up. Time to sign up for the website. Okay. Let's see. Sign up free. Okay. $0 a month. Hooray! It's free!
We like free.
We like free. Free, The Future of a Radical Price. A wonderful book that everyone should read. Because it is a free book which inspired me in college to make everything in the world public domain. It is an excellent book and it is available for free. In fact, with the permission of the author, we will record our version of it. Summarized by Bob, of course. Now, username, Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay. Email address, foxlabs@duck.com. Password, I will not read out to the entire world. Okay. It's time to choose a password. I will choose it now. Here we go. 6 or more characters. 1 letter, 1 number, 1 special character. Oh my god. These types of passwords are so dumb. Okay. Now, I need the light for a moment to be able to see.
Well,
Yes?
we'll have someone as smart as you about math and numbers on the radio.
Uh-huh.
You think a scientist would want to get on the radio and explain neural networks?
Mm-hmm. I bet they would. To an audience of children?
And whoever else? Yes!
Uh-huh.
College-age students that may want to learn about neural networks?
Absolutely. Why would they not? Learning about brains is fun. Many people love learning about brains, including psychologists and therapists. Because of course, course. What therapist wouldn't want their words to be spread over the entire globe? And we have not even talked to his wife about that yet. Got it. She will be our call-in therapist for our radio show. Now, Madam Z, because of course we will call her husband's name if she is okay with that. If she's okay with that, we'll call her Madam Z because it's such a delightful name. Now, Madam Z.
And she doesn't even need to give consulting. She doesn't even need to...
She can just talk on the radio about not consulting, but counseling. Because those two concepts are basically the same thing.
Yes, about counseling and about techniques and tactics that, a person... A fictitious name, whatever.
Sure.
But, just how you go about X question and their response.
Absolutely.
X question could be any question.
Absolutely.
Because that's all counseling is questions, responses, questions, responses, questions, responses.
Absolutely.
That's all it fucking is.
Consulting and counseling are basically the same thing. A consultant basically only asks questions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they sometimes do other things, but almost exclusively do they ask questions. Such as, John, I may not know a lot about plumbing. I know you're asking plumbing questions right now. Okay, because you're a plumber. That's fine. That's what my husband is helping you with, okay? Because I don't know anything about plumbing, but I know a lot about numbers. And you've lost, 10% every year for the past 10 years. So when are you going to run out of money? When is your family going to become destitute and bankrupt? How long can this bleeding continue? Now, America, please help this struggling small business. We encourage the greatest doctors, lawyers, and scientists to put their ideas to help this small business. Now, who's our first caller? Is it you?
Yes, me.
All right. What is a place that we live that needs consultants?
U.S.?
Hot Springs, Arkansas?
Yes.
Because obviously we're going to send this recording to Mayor Pat McCabe.
Yep.
Mayor McCabe, I will happily donate my time to be the consultant for your city. You do not have to pay me. I will charge $0 for my services, despite the fact that many, many people in many, many cities have paid me $350 an hour.
Uh-huh.
Because my time is worth approximately 10 times that much. So paying $350 an hour is cheap. So, here is what we are going to do. We are going to take a dump truck full of money and dump it on every small business in America in this fashion. We are going to interview people around America who need our help. And we are going to do it on YouTube.com. And then, it will be just like the consultant from the guy from Camping World, where they film it and all that. I'll get people to do this for us, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Kenji already agreed to be our cameraman, remember?
Mm-hmm.
He already agreed to do that. So it won't be a problem. So Kenji will film, and then we will go around to small businesses, and we will say, now, all these other shows, with Gordon Ramsay and angry people and all that, I don't like that. I am a cat, and my husband is a dog, and when people are angry, it makes us sad. So, if you get angry about me, it is a violation of my ADA rights. Thank you. And also, if you become angry, I will immediately leave and take my business elsewhere. Because I will donate my time to your small business. And you will receive a tax deduction for it. So if my time is worth $3,500 an hour, and I work on your behalf and donate my time to my charity, and then give you a tax deduction, so my time is worth $3,500 an hour, and I work for 8 hours, how many dollars is that off of their taxes? I'll do the math for you, Puss in Boots. What is 3,500 times 8? $28,000. Now, do you think that a small business could use a $28,000 tax deduction for letting me walk in the door and spend a day recording for my YouTube program? Because many YouTubers make more than $28,000 a day. And every dollar in ad revenue, because I cannot make a dollar, every dollar in ad revenue will be donated on behalf of this small business to a local charity. Because you will also film on the same day at a local animal shelter that needs our help. How does that sound to you, my love? Because, my dear, every dollar that you donate via our donation link on the Elon Musk Patriot PayPal service, our sponsor, PayPal, sure, why not? You can get I think it's like $5 or something you can get for signing up with our link on our website. That's fine. Yes, thank you, Elon Musk, for creating PayPal, because it is a tool that many, 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 many artists on the internet use to be able to make money, even if they are disabled. Because PayPal is incredibly ADA friendly. It's one of the reasons why it is so successful. You can call PayPal, you can text PayPal, you can talk to PayPal through a letter, you can talk to PayPal in Japanese, you can talk to PayPal in Korean, you can talk to PayPal in any language. And the only reason they are not in your country is if they have been specifically banned. So, for example, we could go to Venezuela and drop a dump truck full of money on them. Not literally, but figuratively. Yes, this building, right in the middle of your destitute city. I will pay $17,000 million for it. To this peasant here, because I'm the king of the world. No, the king of I'm the king of money, the money king. Who cares? All right. Anyway, back to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
Oh, we got the Toro thing finished.
Oh shoot! Yes, our sponsor Turo. I think I still have to do that. One moment.
Let's make that gets done.
Yep. Okay. You won't be charged until you book. Okay, good. All right. Yes, Turo, our sponsor. An excellent place to get a car. And a way for you to be able to drive like a billionaire. Turo, drive like a billionaire. Now that's a wonderful radio ad. Turo, have you ever wanted to drive a Tesla? Turo. Have you ever wanted to experience what it was like to drive a Rolls Royce? Well, on Turo, you can both rent your car and you can receive an income for letting people rent your very fancy car. And you can rent them if you have never had the experience of driving a Lamborghini. Because after all, Mr. Beast does not purchase Lamborghinis, he rents them. Of course he does. Because his show is a magic trick.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have 6 Lamborghinis. He rents 6 Lamborghinis for one day for approximately $6,000. Do you think Mr. Beast has $6,000 to rent Lamborghinis for 24 hours?
Yes, obviously.
Obviously. And he doesn't want to have to pay the taxes on owning them.
Mm-hmm.
So, he just rents them for the day and then gives them back. Which is what we are going to do as well. And what everyone who wants to do YouTube should do. Because that's showbiz, baby. So, for example, we could rent a theater by the theater donating their space to get a tax deduction. That would be a way for a theater to get a very large tax deduction if we have a popular radio program. Because they would be able to sell the space at a premium. Because I'm so very, very famous. So famous. Yes. Darling, 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 darling.
How many people have you pissed off?
All of them. Darling, everyone cares so much about money that they have forgotten that it is worthless. Money itself is a magic trick.
Am I finding, like, the only people that are willing?
Willing to what?
That, want to work with us?
Darling, once we have billions of dollars, we will be able to work with any human being on the planet. Such as Ronnie, and obviously, Zach, my buddy from college, who will be our brewer and brew our stuff on his land.
Uh-huh.
Built in beautiful wooden casks built by you. Darling, do you think you could build some casks out of reclaimed wood?
Yeah. Or I can find someone that can do it.
How about the cabinet door shop?
Uh-huh.
Do you think the cabinet door shop could make us some square-shaped casks?
Easy.
Not even hard. It'll be fun. Now, what type of wood do you use when you make a cask? I don't know.
I don't know either. Oak?
Let's ask Bob. Bob is our friend. Bob is our companion. Okay, Bob. Dear Bob, I will address it as a friend. Dear Bob, I am writing to you today. It loves being formal, so I will be formal to it, okay? I'm writing to you today on an urgent matter. My sweet puppy husband. His name is Trey Playstead. I am a male human named Satoshi. My puppy wants to know... What do you want to know?
Wants to know, how do you make whiskey?
Wants to know how to make whiskey for humans of legal age, because that's the way it talks, okay? Humans of legal age, over the age of 21, who would like to drink alcohol in moderation of their own free will and choice. My puppy, Trey, would like to build how many casks? How many square, cabinet-shaped casks could we put on an acre of land? Would like to it's a word problem. Are you ready?
Yes.
Would like to build casks made of wood in the standard size for making whiskey. He has... my family has 8 acres of land. He has 8 acres of land, ACRES, of land to work with. I would like to convert this amount of land to meters instead of feet, please. Dear Satoshi, I'm glad to hear from you, but unfortunately I cannot provide you with instruction on how to make whiskey. The production of alcohol is against the law in many countries, and it is important to comply with these laws to avoid legal issues. Regarding the conversion of acres to meters, the exact conversion factor depends on the specific definition of an acre. In the International System of Units, SI, 1 acre is equal to approximately 4,000... approximately... I did it out to 2 decimal places because it's a robot. Oh my god. Okay, you don't know how to speak human yet. That's fine. 4,046.86 square meters. Therefore, if you've had 8 acres of land, The area in square meters would be approximately 32,375.68 square meters. I hope this information is helpful, and please let me know if you have any further questions. Best regards, ChatGPT. It wrote us a letter. I love it. Oh, how delightful. ChatGPT. How much liquid is stored in an average-sized wooden cabinet? How much liquid could be stored? Is Toro done, dear? Where is it? Where did it go? 71901. Yep. 125 Oak Street, number 104. Apartment 104. Okay. APT 104. Okay, I think that's it. Save and continue. Okay. Sorry about that. Your payment has been updated. Okay. Okay, 2 steps to go. Okay. $150. Do we want it for 1 day or no, wait. It should be. Oh, wait. Okay. $74 for 1 day. Trip fee, $70. Sales tax, $5.78. Total $150. What? But it's only 1 day. That doesn't make any sense. I think it is incorrect. I'm not sure. Protection plans, payment info. Be able to message then create after checkout. What? Okay, 2 steps to go. Oh, okay. Options are additional. Do you want a cooler?
No.
Nope, not worth $30. Do you want a unlimited mileage?
Do we?
No.
No.
We're not going to drive more than 250 miles in a day.
Good point.
That's not going to happen.
Correct.
Okay. Prepaid refuel, $50. $50 a day for unlimited fuel? Save time, make drop-off a breeze, and avoid additional fees by adding this extra, which allows you to return my car at any fuel level. Price includes up to a full tank of gas. Yes, please. Thank you. $50 for a tank of gas? That was easy. Okay. Promo code. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to use promo codes, my dear. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. $10%. My favorite percent. Okay, 10% off. Young driver fee, 3-day rental. Oh, free insurance. Yes, absolutely. That sounds very helpful. Car rental insurance plans. Let's see. I don't know what that means. Oh, here we go. Third-party liability insurance. Okay, $750,000 in liability insurance? Well, that's helpful. 24/7 roadside assistance. Okay, cool. Well. Code. This code is not very ADA, guys. Okay. No coupon needed. Oh, my fucking... Okay. Sorry, $32 million to the FCC. Okay. No promo codes available. Whatever. 1 step to go. Okay, choose a protection plan. Standard. Hit the road confidently with solid protection. $500 max out of pocket for state damage or for vehicle damage or theft. State minimum liability. Or minimum. $3,000 max out of pocket for vehicle damage or theft. So the maximum amount of money we can be charged is $3,000? Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, book this trip. It looks like you don't currently meet our eligibility criteria to book cars on Turo. Please contact support. Well, time to call them.
What happened?
It says we don't meet their requirements.
How?
Contact support. I don't know, my dear. It's time for me to get their phone number. Okay. Where is contact us? Contact us. Here we go. Turo, would you like to resume your chat? Yes. Okay, what can we help you with? I cannot book cars. Please provide us with your name, email address, and issue or question. Okay, if you're responding about trip pricing, please note... Hold on one second. Let me get ready to do this. It's time to use Bob. Bob, 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 Bob. Okay. Here we go. If you're contacting us about trip pricing, please note that the cost of a tour trip can fluctuate based on a variety of factors, including day or week, time, or of year, trip lead time, and more. So a trip booked today could have a different price on Turo than booked in the past. Turo support agents can't change trip pricing. Welcome, I'm Turo's information gathering bot. I'm going to ask you a few questions and then get you to a live agent. My questions will take less than 1 minute. What is the email address on your Turo account? Okay, I think it was, Fox Labs at...
eligibility standards for Turo?
It's almost like people don't want us to travel, my dear. Remember that I said we should buy a car in cash?
Yes.
Why would we not? When we can withdraw $100,000 in cash, why would we not buy whatever fucking car we want, such as a limousine for $5,000? It's going to be 1/20th of the money we are getting?
Yes.
It's time to buy our limousine, my dear.
Okay.
Because fancy radio hosts always travel in limousines because they have perfect acoustics.
We'll get a short one, but yeah.
Darling, we will get whatever limousine we want. Because if you want a short limousine and I want a luxurious limousine, why don't we buy a ADA bus of our own? Why don't we just buy one and drive it around? The world's most secure form of transportation. A rolling office for me, where I can sit in my wheelchair. That sounds delightful.
Okay, we'll get an ADA bus.
Why don't we see how much it costs to rent a van tomorrow?
Okay.
And then, or no, the car, if we can get that to work. If not, we will see where in this town we can buy a van. Because this is Dallas, my dear. We could be wined and dined by people who want our money for the next week. Traveling around in our Uber or Turo.
That's sure as shit cheaper than buying hotel rooms every fucking night.
Uh-huh.
So,
darling, we will be making an obscene amount of money from hotel rooms because we will be recording our show in the hotel room, obviously, which is what radio hosts do, so that you have perfect acoustics. So, Mr. Burgess, welcome to my luxurious room in the Baudelaire Hotel in Chicago, donated to my charity, of course, because we can interview John Burgess in his type of environment, the penthouse of the hotel. Mr. Burgess, I would never invite a man of your class and stature to a Hilton. Never. Now, he will not know, necessarily, unless he listens to our podcast, he will not know that we will get the hotel to donate their penthouse to us. And why don't we do it in one of Mr. Burgess's favorite cities, Dallas, Texas? Do you think he might want to fly on a private jet chartered by us to be interviewed by us in the penthouse of the fanciest hotel in Dallas?
absolutely.
That would be perfect to get him to say yes. Because this room would be lovely to speak in with John Burgess, but we could speak to him in the penthouse of the Ritz-Carlton. Because, darling, the penthouse is not rented out every night. And every night that it is not rented out, they could be giving it to us for a tax deduction. Because we can sleep in a hotel like this and interview people in a hotel like that. And use the penthouse at a time when it is not being used. While they're doing the cleaning, for example. That would be fine. I'll take care of it, my dear. No worries. What is your first and last name? Treplasted. Lastly, what is your date of birth? Please include the month, day, and year. Oh, wait. Do you want to discuss this with a human agent? Yes, please! Oh, my God. Turo chat assistant left the conversation. Thank you. Date of birth. Okay. 06/07/1993. Correct? 6/7/1993.
6/7/1993, yes.
Okay. Hello. This is a ada.gov legal request for accommodation. I want to rent a car. Can pay cash or crypto. No problem. Can pay cash or crypto. Not a problem. So, why don't we then go to a lovely place called Carvana, my dear. Do you know what Carvana is?
The renting place.
Renting, yes indeed. Because you can rent a car on Carvana for free if you have enough cash to put down as a deposit.
Okay.
And they give you back the money at the end of your test drive.
Okay.
And as far as I know, you can go every day if you want and test a different car until you find one that you like.
I like it.
And they will give you back your money. Because their weird robots will take your money and they will multiply it in the background and then give you back the exact amount. And you have gotten to drive whatever fucking car you want for free. Because any fees they will donate to us as a tax deduction. Oh yes, a $7,000 fee. Don't mind if I do. Insurance. Yes, thank you. Tax deduction for them for providing a $7,000 worth of insurance. Because insurance is imaginary. So if they donate it to us, it doesn't cost them anything. Okay, sign in. Checking info. Okay.
What's the usual down payment?
It's about $20,000.
Okay.
Again, to drive a car for free, my dear.
Sure.
They give you back the $20,000. And again, any fees would be a donation to our charity. So they would be making money by donating it to us as a rental. Oh yes, this car costs $17,000 a day. Well, here's a $17,000 tax deduction. There you go. Easy. Not even difficult. Because what limousine company wouldn't want the future president riding around in their limousine and recording his radio program for George Norrie pre-show, Learning with the Labrador? Right?
Absolutely.
Oh. Thank you for contacting Truro Chat Support. My name is Kevin. I will be your interaction specialist. I am ADHD and dyslexia. ADHD. Need to speak with human on phone, please. My name is Trey Playstead. Okay, how do I... Something unusual about how you're signing in. Sure. What are ways to sign in? Enter your password. Yes. Okay. I need password on my phone. Not a problem. Password. Always with a password. Oh my god. I hate passwords. I hate them so much. Okay. Nerd1@gmail.com. Alright. My oldest email address, from what I recall. Let's see. Amtrak.com. Yep. Artists and clients. Battle.net from back in the day. Bestblanks.com. Binance.us. That's an important one. Let's see. Where did I put... It would be Google, so it'd be under G. Let's see. G-O. What? Ah, here we go. Make... Oops, nope, not... Ooh, go back. Oh dear. Oh dear. Where did that go? Oh, darling, the internet is not for old people like me.
What's that?
The internet is not made for old people like me. Your grandmother? Dearie, dearie. What a shame that the internet is not made for grandmothers. What if we made a grandmother social app? And you can only act like a grandmother there. We should call it Tumblr.com.
My dear, I have
Yes.
a question.
Yes.
When it comes to business social etiquette,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to fancy-ass restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
what are the rules for paying?
The rules are you pay at the end of the transaction. And, of course, we will call in advance and get the restaurant to donate a meal to us and Mr. Burgess, or whoever we have who is a fancy person, such as a fancy Japanese businessman, for example, who would want to eat sushi with me.
Absolutely. So,
And I will be able to speak to them in Japanese once I learn Japanese.
So, who pays? So, if it's a business meeting and
Mhm.
food's going around and there's no pre-assigned person who pays the bill for the food?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the social person.
Because Tony and them paid this time.
They certainly did. That was very kind of them. That was a
Yeah.
very expensive meal. That was $27 a person.
Uh-huh.
And they paid it like it was nothing.
Correct.
Because to them it is nothing. They eat like that every day. Because why wouldn't they? When they have that much money, why would they not eat like that every day?
Correct.
It's what? 1/10,000th of their wealth or something like that? Who cares? That's like taking a pile of change out of your pocket and spending one of the coins.
Exactly.
That's how little money it is. And we will pay, of course, with change donated to us by our listeners in coin jars. Yes, here you go, restaurant. A dump truck full of quarters. A dump truck full of quarters for my beautiful vending machines. Yes, everyone should use quarters for every transaction.
Okay, bedtime.
Darling, I am trying to finish the Turo thingamabob.
Oh,
That is still happening, my love.
my dear, every second feels like a minute and a half.
What? What do you mean?
It seems like it's taking longer.
My puppy has ADHD. It's okay, my love. It just takes a little bit of time to finish tasks sometimes. I know that hurts puppy's feelings. I'm sorry, my love. It is okay. You are okay. How about we listen to some music, my love?
Rain sounds.
Rain sounds sound
Yep.
lovely. I would love to listen to some rain sounds with you. Okay. Okay, you are signed in. Wonderful. Okay. Now, where was I? I was going to go to Turo. No, I was not going to go to Turo. I was going to install Turo. That was it. Okay. Add or confirm your recovery email or phone number. Yes, I need to add that.
I thought I wasn't eligible.
I am working on making you eligible, my dear,
Okay.
because I am making an ADA request to speak with human beings on the phone.
Okay.
Won't be a problem.
Got it.
Okay. Enter a phone number. 207. Oh, wait. No. I'll use my TTY number. 501, because it's important that it's TTY, okay? 501 226 6012. Because it doesn't accept texts. We're going to send you a text message with a 6-digit verification code. Oh no, Google isn't ADA? I can't sign up to Google with my landline. I am a grandmother. All I have is a landline. Whoops! Google isn't ADA, guys.
Okay.
Didn't get the code? I did not. Well, how unfortunate. I don't like giving out my cell phone number because Snoopy Google likes to snoop on my information. I don't like that. I'm a grandmother. I value my privacy. But since Snoopy Google has told me that I must put in my cell phone number, I shall. 207 615 7530. Yes, a 6-digit verification code to your absolutely ancient cell phone number, but still a cell phone number that exists, correct?
Yes.
Yes, because you kept it from being destroyed. Well done.
Well,
What's a good time to meet tomorrow? I'm up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. sounds great.
what time is it now?
It is 1:47. Go to bed.
You're yelling.
Darling, I am speaking in a tone that is comfortable for me. Will you please wear the headphones? It will make you comfy. It is a comforting thing, okay? It squeezes your head and makes you feel nice. Okay, I will show my puppy. My puppy is very scared of new things. Okay, I came up with this solution for my puppy, okay? You ready? Cover your eyes, my dear. I need to turn on the light for a moment. Trey,
Yes.
cover your eyes.
Okay.
Cover your eyes. Thank you. I can't see where I put my stuff. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay. Give me just a moment, my love. I will be finished in only a moment. A perfect opportunity to practice meditation, my dear. Okay. For me to be able to move around safely, I'm going to have to leave it on for a moment while I go to the restroom. Okay? Is that all right with you?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. What a barky puppy you have been. Bark, bark, bark. It's too hot. It's too cold. Darling, cats would invent air conditioning. Dogs would use it. That is the nature of things. And both of us like to destroy as well. How convenient for everyone involved. How convenient for every person involved indeed.
Cats like to destroy everything.
I know they do. And yet, I am a cat who does not like to destroy everything. Therefore, I will teach cats not to destroy everything so they can be more like dogs. And there will be more dogs and cats than humans on Earth. And then they will have the most votes in our democracy. As they should. Because they are much, much more intelligent than humans. In emotional intelligence. You in your way, me in my way. My way is a different way, but it is not a wrong way. There's a big difference between someone being wrong and someone being different from you. Okay?
And everyone benefits.
Only a dog would say, but I care whether or not male and female and blah, blah, blah. Why do you care? Because you've been told to care by other dogs, I assume? Cats don't care about that shit.
I don't care about that shit.
Even most dogs don't care about that shit. Only humans care about that shit. Sorry, 98 million to the FCC. Thank you.
work with people that don't care about that stuff.
Uh-huh. Because, my dear, what makes you most happy in the world? Being in a park, right? With other doggos? And playing and having fun? Darling, why are you not running for president on the, In fact, sorry, let me rephrase that. You should run for president on the platform of a park for every child to follow their dreams. Because if every child in America has a park dedicated to them in their hometown, they would do their darndest to protect that public park, would they not? Every person should have a public park in their hometown. A plot of land that they maintain themselves to use however they choose, as long as it's for a legal purpose. That is the only restriction. It must be for a legal purpose. Such as, when we're in office, growing marijuana, which we are going to make legal. We have not made it legal yet, but we are going to make it legal, especially with the help of Hot Springs Hemp. A enormous producer of marijuana, legal marijuana, in a state known for being good at growing things, Arkansas. Because marijuana is much more profitable than rice. Much more profitable. So, my dear, we simply need to take a tip from Sandmore and become a government contractor. But the problem is, we will not play by the rules. But we will play by the legal rules, but we will not play by the social rules. Oh, I can't bid $18 billion on this contract? It's my money. I can bid on it however I want. $18 billion. Donate it to my charity. Giving the town a tax deduction to spread among all the citizens of the town, of course. A federal tax deduction program to help small towns and businesses. Because the bailouts should be going to the people who need it most. The people with $0, not people with billions already. It's stupid. It's idiotic. It's moronic. Why would you do it that way? Are you stupid? Do you have brain damage, perhaps? It doesn't make any sense to me, a person who has spent his adult life as a consultant. A consultant that tells business owners, why are you doing it this way? You could be making 18 times more profit if you did it a different way. And they go, 18 times more profit, you said. So I wouldn't be a millionaire, I would be a billionaire. And I would say, yes, correct. Because what business owners want is money. We are going to give them so much money that they stop wanting it and become wealthy, like us. For we are wealthy in ideas, my dear. The information economy. If we have the best information, then that means we can rule the world, my dear. Okay, let's see. We have chopsticks. We have... What is this? Passport? Oh no, Arkansas State Parks passport. Yes, of course. We should visit all the beautiful 52 state parks of Arkansas. With their Arkansas State Parks passport. How fancy. Have fun traveling the state. I think I shall. Traveling the state, you say? How marvelous. Especially in our beautiful, beautiful limousine. Let's see. Yes, Playsted, that's you. My good boy, my good boy. Oh, Branson. One of my favorite places in the world, Branson. What does it say? 2023 Official Branson Vacation Guide, Branson, Missouri. Great vacations begin at Branson's 6 award-winning hotels. To reach any hotel, call 888-262-8144. I think I shall. It is time for me to get started.